How we doing? The popcorn is popped. The beer is poured. And we are live for Raw. I don't know why I got a hot mic. Hot mic. There we go. There we go. A little better. A little better. Hot mic. Hot mic. All right, there. A little bit better. A little bit better. Balor and Rollins is tonight. Okay. I don't know jack shit about tonight's card. Something about Monday nights, man. They feel like the Attitude Era again. Well, minus the beer. My dad wasn't letting me drink when I was 12 years old. But cheers to each and every one of y'all. Hope you're having a good night. We're going to hang out here for a little while, watch ourselves some Raw, talk pro wrestling, and also to every one of the viewers on the channel who has checked out the film. It's still hard for me to put it into words. Y'all have created one of the coolest weeks in my life. To hit number 1 on Netflix last week and still be holding the number 2 spot for over a week. Well, no, for a week today. We debuted at number 2, and then we went to number 1 for 3 days, and we've fallen back to number 2 since and are still holding that spot. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Aftermath on Netflix. But who the hell is this pulling up in a fucking race car? Ha! That's a cool way for AJ to pull up. Oh, I was like, what the hell is this title that AJ has? All right, they gave the driver a WrestleMania championship. Well, hello to each and every one of you who tuned in. Close this pop up. Oh shit! My other light went on. Ah, there we go. What does that mean for getting this thing about a setting on my computer? Actually, you know what? I gotta address that. So, I know I have been trying to pump the live audio for Raw into this when I've been live. We missed last week. Had to be a good husband. Wife and I went and celebrated Valentine's Day on Monday night just because our schedules with a landing on a Friday, that wasn't going to work out. So, went to be a good husband last week. What is this? All right, let me wrap this up. Last time I was live for Raw, when I've been trying to pump the audio in, it is taking a beating on my laptop. It cannot handle doing both at once. So until I'm able to do some upgrades to the equipment, it's going to just kind of have to be like more of a chat thing where I hang out on here on the camera while we just kind of watch it in the background. We will get it back eventually, but they're opening up and showing this story with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. This is actually this week's post. I'm going to talk about the history between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Because, yeah, no, go again. Go again, and again, and again, and again, Sammy. I will watch this feud. I will watch these two go at each other all the time. They're so good at working it. It's going to be a great grudge match for Mania, man. I love it. I love it so much. No way they're actually going to do it at Toronto. You know what I mean? They'll plant a few more seeds in the garden. But I'm so glad we're getting this rivalry. Owens and Zayn, I will watch time and time and time again. So stay tuned to the channel this week, because that is this week's post, breaking down the history of Zayn and Owens. Wait a second. Are we having that problem again where it says I'm live on here, but I'm streaming to nowhere? Okay, no. All right, good. I hate when that happens. Oh, well, I'm not picking that phone up. Oh, I didn't salt my popcorn. That's what's different. Ah, well. Huh? I was really just talking about that. Sammy's doing a great job selling right now. Wait, are we actually going to do this? Nah. It's just going to be a meeting. Poor Adam. Always getting booed. Cheap pop. All right, so they're going to raise all types of hell in Toronto and make them say yes? Oh, we're gonna do an unsanctioned match. Look at WWE taking pages out of AEW's book with unsanctioned matches. The crowd is full of sadists. What are you doing? What are you doing? Calm down, Sammy. Calm down, Sammy. I hurt my phone. Oh, that's right, I dropped it. So I had to be a dad. My son was texting me. Unsanctioned match. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. That's a good one. You a hater, Cole. You a hater. Look at that kid throwing down behind McAfee. Oh, the father's telling him to calm down. Oh, the father has such a defeated look on his face. This kid behind McAfee is so happy to be on camera. That's the angle we're going. Liv and Raquel. Man, no. No. I wanted to see freaking what's her name. I wanted to see Naomi be Jade's attacker. Jade's attacker. Viewer. Well, thank you. What's up, viewer? How are you doing? Wait, isn't Finn like sitting like on the other side of the room? Oh. So they all gonna beat their shit out of Finn, right? You gotta give Liv credit. She's tough. Girl has always got bruises. What the hell was that? Something like flashed on my screen and then went away. Oh. He did not. He did not take that bump well. He did not take that bump well. Oh my God, AJ and Dominic. Dirty Dom is the most underrated dude on the entire roster. I said what I said. Dumbest fucking commercial. Ironically, I think the writers of that commercial needed a Snickers when they came up with that idea, because that idea sucked. Oh, shut up. Yeah, real American beer. Modelo, fool. Kiss a dick, Hogan. Hello, viewer. What's up? One thing I don't understand. All right, YouTube. Why are you sending me email notifications about my own live stream? I know I'm live. I don't get it. That's one of the weirdest notifications to get. We put Braun Breaker into a tax commercial. All right. Great delivery. That was an awesome commercial. Well done, Braun. Usually when wrestlers do that shit, it's so cheesy and painful to watch. That was genuinely entertaining. And his delivery of, all right, well, that should cover some things. Wonderful. Wonderful. That kid really grew on me. When he first came on screen, I couldn't stand how hard they were shoving Braun Breaker down all our throats. I could not stand that multicolored version of NXT. But the way he has grown has been tremendous to watch. It's been great seeing just how dedicated he became to the sport and to the craft of professional wrestling because it shows on screen. And especially in that commercial, it also shows like the acting chops that you pick up as you're constantly on screen and working a character. Great job. Great friggin' job. Wow. All right, so that's why they had him on screen tonight. That's dope. That's dope having the double rings. It's going to be interesting to see which sporting company is going to win that battle. For those that don't know, right now, the NFL is pushing to have the Super Bowl on the same weekend as President's Day. But as we just saw here on Raw, that's the weekend of the Daytona 500. So it's going to be interesting to see who's going to do that. I don't think both sporting events should go head-to-head. I really don't. But they're trying to act like people need that extra day off from Super Bowl weekend. If you're partying that hard to where you can't be a normal adult just to go to work because of a football game, you got a way more things to worry about than your drinking. Like, get your shit together. But either way, that's besides the point. I really hope NFL doesn't win that. I don't want to see both things in one weekend. I don't know why, but I'm just watching AJ's work so intently right now. usually don't watch this close, but I'm like literally like I'm watching as if I'm back in my training. You know what it is? Is I'm going to my old training grounds on Wednesday. I'm going back to talk about like how I've gone from day one at a professional training wrestling school all the way to #1 film on Netflix, which is still such a weird fucking sentence for me to wrap my mind around. But they have me go by my old training school. So it's like I'm kind of like watching right now with a different intent. It's like my brain almost like knows that that's going to happen. That's awesome. Saying that he should be in the Hall of Fame because he's been in WWE since 2005. I love Dom. He's so good. Dom's got to be the only dude that flexes his biceps and they never get bigger. There's so much going on in this commercial. I don't know. Oh, Riyadh. Okay. It was a Saudi commercial. Okay. Do they have like a Pokemon theme park over there or something like that? Because that's what that shit was looking like. I keep seeing this like flash on my screen. I don't know what the hell that is. Who the fuck approved that as the final shot? I just hate bad acting. Nobody noticed in that shot. All right, let's do it again, but you're supposed to be scared, so maybe don't laugh. Like nobody caught that? As much as I can't stand this Total Wireless commercial and the dialogue, the actor at least does a good job with what he's given. Like I don't get mad at the actor in this one. He actually does a great job with what he's with what he's given. Now they definitely like cast the right guy in the Total Wireless commercials. But my lord, is that such a bad catchphrase? Fact them. Nah, it don't hit the same. It don't hit the same. Eddie is your real father. Okay, good to know. I love that those signs like still follow Dom around to this day. Def Rebel, no yeet. That's great. He's got Sucio written on the back of his tights. Get him. I love that. I want those as pajama pants. Dude, hang on. Am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? Oh my god. My laptop sounds like a goddamn jet engine right now. I mean, I'm going to keep pushing it. I don't care. Work, bitch. But, man, I really do need an equipment upgrade, man. Oh, my God, that sounds terrible. There's that flash again. Oh! That second hit in that combo was stiff. Doing a great. I say, they're making AJ look like $1 million right now. I mean, he could have a match with a broom and make it look good. Oh, that was great. Oh, that was great. Oh, no way. Okay. Oh, awesome move into the Styles Clash. Great tune-up match. Thank you for doing the job, Dominic. Oh, it's Braun. Yo, that's a dope shirt. Yo, Braun Breaker's new shirt is badass, dude. I'd rock the fuck out of that. Oh, that was so cold. Catching his t-shirt one-handed was cold. Honestly, this is definitely a match I can get behind. I honestly hope they really build to that for the Mania match for the Intercontinental title. AJ and Braun would be a damn good one for that title. I don't want any triple threats. I really don't want it. I know we always going to end up with a triple threat. I see that more happening maybe the United States Championship. I'd love to see AJ versus Braun at Mania. Hey, baby. I grabbed you a beer in case you wanted one with dinner.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Who are you talking to?
I'm live. I told you I was going to stream tonight.
Live like on YouTube?
Yeah.
I smell popcorn as soon as I get home.
Oh, as a coach, I thought you joined it as a fighter. I was like, what the fuck?
What you want?
No, I got my beer. Actually, I got a refill, please?
Do I have that in the second? Was it on the side or no?
No, you'll see the open one when you open the fridge. It's on the bottom shelf. It's the mango chili. I said it on my first stream. Well, my first stream on this channel with the Netflix. Put all the gold on these bunch. I want Ivy Nile as Intercontinental Champion. I want Creed Brothers as Tag Team Champions. I want Chad Gable as. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I want him as Intercontinental Champion. Have AJ take the title off of Braun and then have Chad beat AJ. I thought Dakota was on injury. Whippersnapper. Good word. I'm glad that they're showcasing Ivy, man. For a while, I was talking like they're not utilizing her enough. Unless they were waiting for like her development to come along a little bit more. I mean, you look at that chick; she's like an American gladiator. What up? They had to get washed. We were using them over the weekend, honey, and I got one right now. They're in the dishes. Those sandwiches looked fucking disgusting, man. The jalapenos looked like they were glued on. I'm glad I could see those commercials. I hate to be that actor right now, but I read for that shit. I was supposed to be like the friends that was supposed to be built like around the cousin from Boston. Kind of glad I didn't get it. They were not utilized nearly as much as you were led to believe. Oh, is it Ivy versus Dakota? Was that like a little pre-match shit talking? I forgot I'm not banned from Meta anymore, so I can actually like thread. They banned me for an entire week for trying to share a post that I had just shared on Instagram. Made no sense. It's like, you already approved this one. What the hell am I being banned for? Like, if you want to see it, I posted it to Threads, the stupid picture they kept giving me. Because it makes no sense. They were like, we do this to protect community. I'm like, I didn't do anything that was against community. What the hell? You just approved the same post over on Instagram. What's the difference if I post it on Threads? And then they banned me from all interaction on Meta platforms for the last week. Stupid. Are we having a women's intercontinental championship at Elimination Chamber? I'm going with Ivy in this one. I'm curious who Gable's going to be like learning from in this time. I cannot think of anybody. Because you got to think, I'm like, because Dominic is the one who hooked him up. You know what I mean? Like, who's a heel lucha that could train Gable? I mean, I wouldn't call Conan necessarily a lucha, but maybe Conan? I'm trying to think of like who Dom would even have those type of ties to. The only reason why dudes boo Ivy Nile is because she's in better shape than most of them. What kind of... I can't say on YouTube what that was, but that was weird and little overly sexual there, Ivy. Oh, crap. Just cheersed my mic. It's such a good move. I know they called it... I thought she called it the chiropractor. What the hell was that Michael Cole just called it? They don't... It's a chiropractor. Literally, neither Pat McAfee or Michael Cole know what to call that. Well, that's okay, guys. I'll do the job. It's the chiropractor. That's what she calls it. I ain't even gonna lie, dude. I wish my arms looked like Ivy Niles. Motherfucker. Her triceps are jacked. Because I'm a little guy, so I'm okay with saying that. She going for the ankle lock. Well, I don't mean to be critical, but the transition into the ankle lock could have been just a little smoother. But then again, slow and controlled, always safer. If they went a little faster, you run the risk of potentially actually hurting her knee. And with Dakota's knees, you know what? I'm going to shut up. They did it well. Dakota's legs are so long, man. She could kick you from across the ring. I swear to God. Oof. Those were good. Oh, okay. It's a big sidewalk slam. I know I'm pulling for Ivy, but they're having a real good match. Good faults, finishes. You're not 100% sure who's going to... Great sell there by Ivy. What the hell? Oof. No! No! Ivy, kick out! Kick out, Ivy! No! All right, we're getting Dakota and Lyra again. But this time, Lyra's the champ. We're going to get a triple threat at Mania, aren't we? Jacob Kopp, what's up, man? Sorry it took me a second to recognize chat. I feel like this is going to work out into a triple threat for the Intercontinental Women's Championship at Mania. You're looking at the three because Ivy already eliminated the champion from the Royal Rumble. We got to remember that. So she's going to feel like she's more entitled to the match. I bet you Ivy gets involved in their championship match, and that's what's going to end up building out. That's my call. I'm going to be watching this show, that Evolve on Tubi. I feel like that's going to be pretty good. You know, get some eyes on the newer talent. It's crazy that they bought Evolve, though. You know what I mean? Super Bowl was crazy, Jacob, but my God, did I enjoy every second of it, my dude. I did not expect Philly to beat them down that bad. But, I thought Philly was going to win, but my Lord, what an ass whooping. Like, I respect KC for not giving up. Like, they scored, like, that late touchdown that had absolutely nothing to do with the game. They were just trying to not give up. But, yeah, it was a very one-sided game. And K-Dot crushed it at halftime. Yeah, man, they straight mollywopped him. I still like, even though I was happy to see Philly win it, man. I still can't believe how badly Detroit blew it this year. I can't believe that, man. I really thought it was going to be their year, the way they were playing during the regular season. You know what's funny about that comment, Jacob? Apparently, now I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently Andy Reid is trying to file a suit with some of the refs claiming that they were blatantly not calling penalties against Philadelphia. And I was like, dude, you got how many calls did you get away with all damn season? You gonna try to play that game? Shut up. You just mad because he didn't three-peat. Like, which I get it. I get it. But come on, man. The refs were kind to you all year long. I haven't seen Kate Hudson anything in a while. That's because it's pretty funny. Can somebody please tell Hulk Hogan to go away? Honestly, I mean, like, I don't think Kelsey necessarily needs to retire. I just feel like he's got a lot more opportunities in front of him. Like, I know he's trying to be an actor. I don't want him to be an actor. Like, we don't need Travis Kelsey trying to be a friggin' actor. Um, but like, he didn't have the greatest season. He was not targeted much. But like, you could tell, like, he just, to me, it felt like Travis wasn't really into it. It feels like his mind is elsewhere, and I think that's why he's considering retirement. But a lot of times I'll say that, like, is his contract up? Because you got to remember that too. A lot of times when like people are coming to the end of their contract, they'll start saying retirement to try and get more money out of them. But that I don't know if how long his contract is. And Andy Reid, like, he could easily hang it up and nobody would question it. He's had one of those like Hall of Fame greatest coaches of all time careers. Oh, hang on a second, it's my son. Hey kiddo, how'd you make out? Mm-hmm. 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 Uh, all right, yeah, just make sure you let it run for a while to let the battery charge back up. On yeah, that should be fine. As long as you're letting it run for a little while, you should be good. But maybe plan to get a new battery in that thing though. All right, then yeah, that's definitely gonna do it. But mm-hmm. All right, word. All right. Well, if then just keep an eye on it over the week. If you notice that like it's being a little sluggish to start up, then grab a battery. If it's starting up okay, then you should be fine. We used to keep them in our cars. The problem with them is they like they don't. You always kind of make sure have to like make sure that they're charged up and ready to go. Because like if it ends up like losing, they end up losing charge over time if they just sit in the car and aren't used for a while. So I've seen like a few instances where people will be stuck in that instance. They go to use the charger and it's dead. So that's the only drawback to them. As long as it's always charged, you're fine. All right, bud. All right, man. Well, thanks for letting me know how you made out. All right, love you, kid. Bye. All right, now we got Gunther coming out to try and yeet with the crowd. No, I'm gonna jump back in chat. Sorry about that, Jacob. That's the thing. Like, I think if they were to hang it up just because they didn't get the three-peat, that's ridiculous. You still went all the way to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, you still clearly know what you're doing inside your organization. A three-peat in football is in any sport is damn near impossible. The teams that have pulled it off, they they earn that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we'll ever see a three-peat champion again. You know, the Packers are the only ones to ever do it, and they did that shit back in the '60s. So if they were to hang it up just simply because they didn't three-peat, I'd be like, come on, man, that's throwing away the baby with the bathwater. I honestly hate that Jey Uso chose Gunta. The reason why? I love them both. It's so hard for me to choose which one I want to go over. Because I want to see Gunta have a significantly long title reign. I want to see him have like a Roman Reigns-esque title reign. I don't want to see that World Heavyweight Championship leave his waist, like, ever. But I love Jey. How do you not? And he has already gone for the championship so many times only to fall short. There's a part of me that's like, I don't know. I feel like they almost should pull the trigger. But then what do you do with Gunther? Transfer him over to SmackDown? Let him go after that one? Because he's the type of person, like, he needs a championship. He's so good in that ring. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. He doesn't need a championship. But he deserves a title around his waist at all times. What made you stop watching, Jacob? Like, do you watch, like, AEW or anything else? We want Jey. We want Jey. Oh, no. Who's Gunter gonna shit on? Well, now that NFL is over, I'll admit I'm actually looking forward to UFL. I'm gonna start watching that this year. Which apparently kicks off, I think, in May. Is Pat gonna take some bumps? Is Pat gonna take the ass whooping this week? '90s WWE, man. That's like peak. Oh no, Pat is gonna bump. Oh, never mind. Jay coming. I was saying, because Pat knows how to bump. He could have put Gunter over. Pat McAfee is a national treasure. I've eaten so much popcorn. I've been mowing on it like I'm at the movies. What's up, dude? Well, thank you, Jacob. I appreciate you, my dude. You know, we got this channel here, which is on my personal account, where I kind of share like stuff about my acting career and mostly talk wrestling. And that's what the live streams kind of are. We just hang out, talk wrestling while Raw is on. And if you want, you can go check out the gaming channel too. Seeing as how you're a sports guy, we do a lot of sports stuff over on the gaming channel too. That's D-Pad Gaming. I'm pretty sure that's linked, though, in the bio. Word. They're making so much money off of just that word yeet. They're just printing money with every t-shirt they print. Every city they go to, man. Nah. They didn't attack Jade. They didn't attack Jade. It's like when Stone Cold got run over. You know what I mean? They kind of had you guessing for weeks on end, and then out of nowhere, it was fucking Rikishi. They'll do something like that. It'll be somebody out of nowhere. I'm still calling Naomi. Oh, Penta and Pete. All right, y'all. Let's go. What were we doing? 9:07. How we hit the air? Yeah, all right. We've been longer for the hour. Hour and 6. All right. That's where we're going to call it for tonight. Only because one of the things I've come to notice is that if the numbers really aren't up when you're live, then they more than likely aren't going to go any further. You know what I mean? I feel like we've hit a good point. We got some people in the chat. So what we're going to start doing here is kind of like a 1 hour mark. Once we start getting more of a community here, we'll start branching out, hour and a half, 2 hours, so on and so forth. But for now, thank you all that stopped in tonight to hang out. I'm going to go clean up, enjoy the rest of my night, get a good night's sleep, because you got to get your 8 hours. You got to get your 8 hours. Be a person. Prioritize being a person. Not too many people do that this day and age, but we're doing it right here. So until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon. Much love, everybody. Have a good rest of your night.